Alright, how's it going, you guys? We are on to game number 7, and we need to lock in, alright? We have not won a whole lot, and well, I guess we've won a little bit, but we gotta keep that going, and what more to do it than our Italian game? So let's do it. We got an anti-fried liver. When they do this, I like to just explode in the center. So let's do that. Usually they take, and we're able to take us with the knight, so it kind of transposes into something similar like a patch. I could also castle here. Um, I think taking is more than okay as well. Let's do that. Alright, so we pretty much just have a scotch. Pretty cool. Yeah, we got the protein shake here. So let's lock in here. Let's make sure we make good moves. I know my light square bishop is typically easy to attack. You can always, bring out the knight. Put pressure here. But I am so far liking the development so far. I'm kind of debating on, like, what do I develop the knight or bishop before I castle, or right? But we'll see. I think the knight is going to be comfortable here. That is really, really interesting. There's no need for me to actually respond. I could maybe develop one of my pieces in the meantime. Like develop here and here. That way I can get one of my pieces out. I could also decline it, but then this pawn becomes weak. So I didn't quite like the idea of that. But can I also just push here? That's what I was thinking too. Okay, I didn't think too much on that move. Maybe we'll have to slow down, but I did figured it would be easy to kick the queen away. There was no need to, respond. I could advance my pawn some more. It's a little risky, I think, because my king's stuck in the middle still. And then maybe there's some ideas here, but depending on where the bishop, depending on where the queen moves to, we've got, here would be interesting. I would maybe back up my bishop, actually. That happens, because that pawn would become really weak. So yeah, he just straight ahead attacks it. So let's go ahead and maybe attack that queen. I don't want to lose my c2 pawn, because then he could, maybe gobble up and stuff. So this is an interesting match. My opponent can't really develop the bishop here, here, here. So I wonder if we'll get a repetition of moves here, 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 right? I don't think I want to play for that though. If they go back, I think we simply just develop. First, I think order of business is to get my king out of the center. And now let's launch. We can now get our pieces out, maybe. I think that pawn is quite annoying for him, because the knight can't. Okay, so That's pretty clear. Also, bishop can go here as well. Hard to try to play for that. If I go queen here to target the rook, bishop can't block, so they're forced to do this maybe, or even this. Yeah, I just know either pawn or bishop's going there, and it might not be the best. Um, can I just repeat moves here? Hmm. Okay, maybe we develop, and when the bishop goes there, we go here. And when he hits me with this, we en passant. And we will have a queen trade. And stop that, I guess. That looks just silly, right? Maybe we develop the knight, we let this happen with the intention of this, and then if this happens, the en passant, we trade queens. That seems really... Or we play rook here, and then here. Let's go ahead and develop the knight. Well, we will allow that to be played. I feel like development is really important here. Instead of trying to prevent something like this. That's very hard to prevent that, right? So I also want this position to open up, if anything. Now when our queen gets attacked with the bishop or a pawn, we could play like this and then eventually go for the fork. Or we could go like this, which is totally fine as well, I think. But this one's more appealing to me for some reason. Queen trade, and my knight can get in here. Is that too... That too... here, that doesn't work. So here, and he could just block it like this as well. I just don't know if this is the best. Yeah, let's move our queen out of the way. If this happens, we can en passant. I think I want to open the middle, but I think my opponent very much sees this, and either this move is probably the best. I don't think this works because of en passant, and we can trade queens, and then I would be attacking the rook, and I'll take the pawn again, so we'll see here. If he blocks like this, I might just either attack the queen or develop my dark squared bishop to trade that off. Yep, so that's what he did. Let's go ahead and develop that. Be careful. here. Okay, come on. I don't like all my pieces, so this doesn't seem too coordinated, but maybe we're okay. I just know my opponent's Starks for Bishop's the most active piece, so creating my bad bishop that's not really developed seems okay here. Maintaining, eyes on here. Here I might actually get hit with that. But when I en passant and they take, I have the knight to take back, which is good. My bishop won't be there anymore, so... But I feel like none of my pawns are leading the attack, right? All my pawns are at the base, and my opponent's got the nice, like, spikes here. So I don't feel like this is that great, leading an attack just with no pawns, but see. Turning out to be pretty interesting. Maybe my opponent has some sort of move order here. Looking at things like this. What does that do? Okay. So you're anticipating on doubling up your pawns to attack my B pawn. So take, bishop here. Then I could go bishop back maybe. Rook opening up here, I could literally just play b3. This doesn't seem like a big issue. The fact that the king is still in the middle, trying to see what I could do here. This was a good pawn move. Maybe I double up these pawns, and then I can play for here. But the issue with that is that if he wants to strike me with here, I'll en passant, and he'll take, and I'll take, and he'll take here. Okay, so here, en passant, takes. Uh, Here then, maybe? Is that okay? Or do I have a better move here? Like here, guarding and attacking. And then what do you have here? Here, push, take. No, that doesn't work. Maybe knight here to instantly attack that pawn seems pretty good. Trying to reroute it. Here, does he have that still? En passant, no. Oh wait, hold on. Here, push, take. Here, en passant, takes. I go rook over. Okay. Let's do that. Ugh, we will see. So yeah, the difference is if he does push here now, if I take, and then he does pawn here, and I do en passant, he would take the queen, but then I got rook here, pinning it to the king. So he would be up a rook, though. Maybe that, wait, hold on, maybe that doesn't work. Pawn here. Oh, pawn here, that can't I just play knight there anyways? And then the queen moves, and then I go here maybe? This, I mean, this has to be good for me, right? I mean, the light squared bishop is staring at nothing. The only most active piece he has is the queen and the rook now. This knight is stumped because it looks like he doesn't want the knight there. King's in the middle, and I have not broken through yet. I want to... This is, I think what was it, f4, f5 is just too slow. Trying to see what I could do here. Yeah, not sure here. I'm waiting for like a weakening move. Like, if pawn goes here, queen can go here, check. I don't think it does anything. I think this would be more of a blunder, right? Um, was it? Yeah, d6, and I can take this pawn with check. That would be a mistake. But he defends this. Um, Interesting. Actually, I'm thinking about cementing this pawn in the center, since I'm having troubles actually breaking through. It is a weakness though, so maybe if I can target it again. But I haven't brought all my pieces in the game yet. So let's do that. Let's bring the rook in. Okay, that's a very good move. I didn't really see that. Ah, I'm losing my knight. Dang, didn't see that move. Let me go here, and then when he takes, I take here with check and I win the rook. It would be a rook and a pawn, or that's my only idea. Otherwise that knight is gone. Yeah, that's my only idea. I don't like pinning myself, but that's my only idea. He takes here, then it's unprotected, and I can check here. So it'd be a bishop knight for a rook and pawn. Even, but I don't know if that's great or not. Then my queen would be eyeing this pawn. I don't know if I like that. This is a last-ditch effort, let me tell you. Here, 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 here. Hold on. Here, en passant, pawn for pawn, queen trade. Then he blocks or something. Bishop, sack for the rook, trade. And then I'd be down a bishop. Okay, let's cement both of those in there. Probably not the best. This is so bad, you guys. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna be down a whole piece here. Oh no. I have nothing. Oh, that's so interesting that that rook comes down like that. Take takes and oh, I was oh man. I go here and he just takes with the rook. All right, this is we've completely lost this again. Here, here, here. Best I can do is when he takes here, I give him a check, and then he comes up. I give him. That's it though. Yeah, I could give this pawn away too, which does not seem good. Check. He comes here. Seems so lost, guys. I mean, I think this is completely lost. Unfortunate. I'll still fight on. I did not see that rook being used, this double pawn being used as a rook outpost like that. working the queen and the knight there. That was really odd. I thought the knight move on the that being like a reroute would have been good, but I think it was my rook move. Getting my rook in the game takes. Okay, it's not over till it's over, guys. So we'll keep fighting this one out. I'm just disappointed I didn't see that, you know. And now we can attack the rook. He'll probably play the rook over once again, which just, my goodness. I'll let him take this pawn, and then I can take this pawn. Ugh, what's going on, guys? My God. This is brutal. I'm gonna give this pawn away. I'm eyeing this one, though. Yeah, I think this is lost, you guys. Down a whole knight, down a whole piece. Yeah, and then he, yeah, and I can't even take because then I get trapped. Yeah, and this is not looking pretty. Yeah, we're forced to go back. And then I can play for A something. A3 maybe. Not looking good, guys. Oh, my opponent's a 1379. Oh my goodness. I just realized that. Wow. Oh, come on. We'll play this move, because this doesn't quite work. Check, check. And now this. So I won't get mated on the back rank. Next move is definitely, you know, getting off, making a pawn move so that I can not get mated, but played that pretty quick because I spotted that. Uh, you know, making sure I kick the rook with this pawn, not this one, so that I could watch that. Okay, so he's actually threatening on just taking the pawn. Sure, which one's better? this is really not looking good for us, guys. Go here. Play for that. Oh, wait. Okay, no, I'm still okay. Can you just play for this? No, we can't do that, right? How do you protect that pawn? Just back one? That'd be crazy, right? Yeah, this is pretty tough, guys. Down a knight. What do I do if queen just defends it? Okay. Is there extra checks coming in here or what? This isn't hanging. Go here. Yeah, and he just simply defends it. So okay, let's attack the rook now. If I attack the rook, he'll go actually up and attack this pawn. Which I could I could trade rooks, but trading's not helping me at all. Like a trade like that was very hard to, yeah, like if I'm gonna lose pawns, I'm gonna have to lose them. That's a fork, right? I mean, you're threatening that one too. I have to, unless I don't want to lose my pawns here, right? This is ridiculous. I have to trade. Yeah. Wow. Couldn't save both pawns there, so. Oh man. GG. He's gonna eat my pawns now. Guess I'll try to get king activity here. It just sure just not doing well. That fork was what gave him that advantage. That rook. I think we gotta get our king over here. How does he try to take this pawn? On down one. I go here. But I can't even... I can't... Wait a second. Oh, that works too, I guess. If I break this up... No, because he could just take with the knight. This isn't working. This is so silly. Oh, this is so silly. I got really no moves here. Yeah, I don't have much moves here. Let's go ahead and play this so he can't get in this way. Oh, wait, he just goes here though. Oh yeah, but he can't go this way anymore. Okay. Yeah, it's finding very hard to make progress here. Yeah, what is this? Um, he's got 5 material up on me. My goodness. This is tough. Tough. This is desperado mode right now, guys. Desperado. Check here. Here. Check. Can't do that either. Can't play that because of the check. Can't play here because of this check, and then he gets over here. I have to play it down. I literally am in... What is this? This is crazy. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do here? I think I've lost, guys. This is, can't quite do anything, actually. Oh, yeah, I just can't do anything about that. Yeah. Shielding me off now. Oh, guys, what is going on? Brutal. Brutal. I can't move any of my pieces really. So I should probably resign. But yeah, this is kind of over. Only legal move, and king goes here, and I'm done. Yeah. And that's the second time this has happened, guys. Man, that was a stronger opponent, I guess, from 1300s, high 1300s. But we've definitely met our ELO range cap here. This is getting pretty difficult. Um, Maybe activating my rook. I'm gonna say was probably the mistake. Um, I was thinking about playing with my other pieces, but I was like, I haven't brought all my pieces in the game, so I thought I were to do that. Um, not the right, not the right call, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, got a blunder there. My opponent props playing like a 2000. Um, that pawn move was good. Wanted me to develop there. A knight move wasn't good, and yeah, finding that. Oh, that was a good move from me. What? That was a blunder though. I played that move too quick. What was? Should have checked. Oh, what if the queen took? Let's say it didn't. Still check? No. Oh, then I can get out of that. Yeah, I can get out of it. Yikes. That's crazy. That's a crazy move. Wow, incredible. So yeah, I found that, which was pretty good, but yeah, that wasn't a good move. Trying our best here. Actually didn't like my rook down move. I thought they were forking both of these. I actually wanted here, which would give away this pawn, but maybe, yeah, it wants me to start some attack over here, but yeah, black was um, completely winning here, as you can tell, and you could tell I felt it throughout the whole game, and then the fact that, yeah, you were able to force the queens off, yeah, there was just nothing really I could do here, I would say. Black's completely winning, mate in 7. So yeah, yeah, I think it was just a early mistake here. I guess I didn't find bishop takes, getting out of that. I need to start. I thought the idea was be good if if he took if he took here. That was my idea, was to go for this then. Um, bishop sack, uh, and then picking up that rook, attacking the pawn. But I didn't know it was actually even playable here. Even it was still playable. I just thought like I'm still getting forked here. Oop, not that move. If king move it takes, still getting forked here, but I have this in between check, which I should have spotted. So um, that is all good. Uh, Yeah, I had the right idea, just didn't execute it correctly once this bishop came out and putting double pressure on it. Obviously, this pawn move was bad because it's overloaded, it can't protect both at the same time, and I wasn't gonna take with the queen because it's pinned. So that's all good. I feel like we might have to take a little break or something. We gotta lock in and start seeing these things. Because yeah, that was just a terrible move. I knew it was going to still result in a missed or in a knight gone. But yeah, spotting I should have spotted this and then in between check and then getting the knight out or something. That would have been an insane move there too. Um but all good. I will guess I'll work on that and we'll keep this going then. Hopefully we pick up the wins here. We're almost 50-50 now. 4 wins, almost 4 losses. So hopefully we stay positive and I'll see you guys in the next one.